Check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out Improved Guitar. My name is John, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 things that I wish I knew before I even thought about playing guitar. Number 1, possibly my most obvious point here, but you need to know it going into it, and that is, number 1, learning the guitar is very difficult. And I don't mean to say that like you're dumb and you're like, duh. That's why people make YouTube videos on how to do it. It's hard. No, but just getting into it, and when you first start learning how to play and learning some basics, if you don't have it in your mind that this is going to be a difficult process, frustrations come a lot easier. And with frustrations come just a want to give up. So just go into this knowing, hey, this is going to be hard, but you can do it. You just got to persevere. Don't give up. Simple as that. So number 1, guitar is difficult. Sorry if that's obvious, but just know it. Bank it. Put it in your head. Guitar is difficult. Number 2, this one is maybe the most surprising one to me when I started learning guitar, because when I think about playing guitar, I don't think about this. But number 2 is simply guitar is physically painful to learn how to play. Like, it hurts. Like, there is pain involved, and that pain is usually around your fingertips from pressing down on these strings really hard, especially the little strings. They tend to just kind of cut when you push down real hard, because it'll sound like this, and that means you got to press harder, and then it'll buzz, and that means, oh, I got to press harder still, and then it'll finally ring out. And by that time, you're going to start getting a nice little crease on your finger there, and it's going to hurt. So guitar is painful, and the other type of pain you get is like a hand cramping muscle pain. You know, your hand is not used to making all of these crazy shapes that you're going to be making while playing guitar. It just doesn't do it, and let alone putting all that pressure down. Kind of a weird thing to me is, so I'm right-handed, so I do things predominantly with this hand. But with guitar, I have to use my weaker hand because I'm playing right-handed. So my weaker hand is the one that has to have all the strength. So essentially, when you're playing guitar, especially just learning, you're going to be developing strength and learning, having new muscles. You're basically working out. So go ahead and take some protein powder when you're done. You get these big muscular hands. It'll be awesome. Or go rock climbing. I'll get you strong hands too. Anyways, number 1, guitar is difficult. Number 2, it is painful to learn how to play guitar. And that's just crazy. It is even a little emotionally painful when it gets so frustrating and you just want to, rip out your hair, pull out your beard if you got one. If you don't have one, get one. But number 2, it's painful. Number 3, this is a great piece of advice in my opinion, because I've never heard anyone give it before. But I think it's genius, and it could save you hundreds of dollars. Number 3, if you do not currently own a guitar, I want to encourage you, do not go buy a guitar. Don't buy one. You don't need one right now to purchase. And here's why I say that. The guitar is hard. The guitar is painful. And the chances are you know somebody who has tried to learn guitar, and because of those 2 reasons, they have given up, and now they have a guitar sitting in the side of their room or in the closet or somewhere. So jump on social media, get on your phone, shoot out mass text messages to everyone you know, like, hey, can I borrow a guitar? I am interested in learning how to play, and I would just like to borrow a guitar for maybe a week. And you can go through some videos and some tutorials, and you can gauge, like, hey, do I really like this or not? Should I stick with this? If you decide to stick with it, hey, tell them, hey, thanks for letting me borrow your guitar. Here it is back. And one of 2 things will happen. Number 1, they'll say, oh, cool, thanks. I want to go stick it in the corner of my room again, or hang it on the wall where it looks like I play guitar. Or 2, hey, I don't use that anymore anyway. Why don't you just go ahead and keep it? 50% shot, you might get a free guitar out of that. Awesome, right? Awesome. And if neither of those happen, no, they can both happen. Or one, I don't know. Regardless, you'll also be better equipped to say, hey, I want to learn to play guitar. Now I can invest some money into getting a guitar. If you don't know anybody who owns a guitar and is willing to let you borrow it, my second suggestion would be jump on Craigslist, buy a cheap used guitar off of somebody, And if you end up hating it, guess what? No problem. All you have to do is list it on Craigslist and sell it for what you bought it for, or maybe like $3 more, so you can be a winner. Making money, baby. Anyway, so number 1, guitar is difficult. Number 2, it is physically painful. It hurts. Ow. Number 3, don't buy a guitar if you don't already have one. Borrow it. Social media, whoever, grandma, grandpa, father, son, daughter, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, church, somebody owns a guitar they'll let you borrow. And number 3, this is what one of my thoughts was when I first started learning that, hey, John, I want to play guitar, but I have tiny baby hands. And I think that's awesome because look at these things. Let me get it over here. I have tiny baby hands too. I have like normal sized palms, if you see there, but my ittle bitty fingers. Anyone can play guitar if you just decide to do it and you don't give up and you practice. You might be like me. Some people can play these awesome chords with like wrapping their thumb up over here and playing chords like this. I physically can't do it. My hands are too small, so you just have to make adjustments, and I'll play it stuff like this. Instead of wrapping my thumb around, I'll retool how I play the chord, and it works, and I can play anything I need to play. So your hands are not too small. It's hard, and it'll hurt. Borrow a guitar. Your hands, whatever size they are fine. If you don't believe me, after this video, type in YouTube, amazing child guitar player. You see these little kids just rocking out, and it'll be inspirational for my tiny-handed friends. Solidarity. We got this. Anyways, number 5, especially when you're beginning, practice is so important. That's the only way to strengthen your hands and to get used to the pain and to learn new things. But that practice, especially at the beginning, is so boring and it's tedious and you don't feel like you're learning how to play. And I remember my dad gave me this good advice one time. He said, hey, when your hand's hurting too much or you're too frustrated or practice is boring and it's just upsetting you, set your guitar down, go do something awesome, play some video games, I don't know, whatever you like doing, go for a run, go work out, just do something else to get your mind off of it, get your hand to break, get your frustrated mind to break. Just take a break and come back to it later another time when you're not frustrated. But that practice can get boring, and it can... I don't know. It can just be not very fun at all. But that's especially at the beginning. Once you get a few chords down, you can start learning some songs, and it gets a little easier to keep going. Your hand will get stronger, so don't give up. And the 6th thing I want to just tell you, because, again, it's hard. It hurts. Guitar stuff is expensive. There's obstacles to overcome. Maybe you have tiny hands like me. There's obstacles to overcome. Practice gets boring and frustrating. But the 6th, the most important thing I kind of want to drive home is this, that you can do it. You can learn how to play guitar, and you can have fun doing it. You can find some crazy song you don't think you can ever play, and if you just spend time and go for it, if you find maybe some people online that you really enjoy and you can learn from, like hopefully me, but maybe not me, I don't know. But find that, and you can do it. You just have to decide, guess what? I'm going to play guitar. I know it's difficult. I know it's going to hurt. I know all these things, but I'm going to persevere, and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to give up. So you just have to decide, I'm going to play guitar. I'm going to learn this song, and this song. And I'm going to practice so I can get there. Simple as that. And you could do it, and you'll do it. And the goal here through Improve Guitar is to simply provide a platform with clear, easy steps to kind of bring anyone along who wants to play and have a little fun while we do it, because guitar is a lot of fun. Once you push past some of those barriers, guitar is a lot of fun. You can do anything with it, and you'll have a blast. So I encourage you, if you decide you want to keep learning and you want to go for this, go borrow that guitar. Or if you have one, grab that guitar and then look for some more videos to get going. And the next videos coming up from me are going to be how to tune your guitar. And maybe I'll put a link up there, over there, to do that. And after that, we'll get right into learning some chords. And we'll have you playing some simple songs here pretty quick. So, guys, you got this. You can do this. I believe in you. If I could learn, anyone can learn. I'm a bozo. Anyways, thanks so much for clicking on our video. We look forward to seeing you on more videos. Don't forget, if you enjoy this, click that like button, subscribe, and we'll have more content cranked out every week. All right, thanks so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.